Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. There's always a lot of stuff to talk about, especially within the cryptocurrency space. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. It's a free... I can actually hold that for a really long time, but it would just be awkward if I did that for like 2 minutes. It would just kind of be... Don't forget to leave a like. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. Welcome back to another edition of Next Year's Gonna Be Crazy. Everyone seems... It's not even relatively convinced at this point. I told you before in another video, if all of this stuff doesn't happen, I'm going to be really disappointed. We got news recently from the head of nearly every single major bank, an analyst, an economist, that apparently next year economically is going to be a bit intense because of the deficits. Multiple S's there, because of the money printing, the Fed seemingly ending QT, quantitative tightening. The other side of that is basically like loosening up the purse strings and printing tons of money. The inflation rate is expected to also go up a lot higher. That's something that I know is going to catch a lot of people here off guard. I've spoken about inflation before. I remember even 2020 and 2021, we were going over like why things were going up, so much in price. And everyone was like, that's not the reason. It's like, okay, sure. You live in your own little bubble. That sounds like a lot of fun. The counterbalance to deficit and debt and egregious amounts of money printings is asset prices go up. And cryptocurrencies, this is the part I was saying, if this doesn't happen, I'm going to be really annoyed because all these analysts, all these economists, all these billionaires have been announcing the last couple of months that the cryptocurrency market is going to have an extended bull run, that the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin's bull runs is going to extend well into 2026. There we go. And also 2028 is supposed to be an $800,000 Bitcoin and all this perpetual idea of the market constantly going up. Obviously, this also made very popular news because of who it is from. There's a wild thing in the crypto market whenever a billionaire talks, an investor gets his wings and everyone flies to them and starts listening to what they have to say. The fascinating part is that they're all saying the exact same thing. During a recent CNBC interview, the title that people keep giving him, I'm not joking, is Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones. It's always before his name. Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones has predicted a massive rally is going to take place next year. One of the quotes here as well, which I get it, but I think it's also a bit dated. He said, and I quote, "We are going to party like it's 1999." End quote. If you understand that quote, you probably have lower back pain. If you don't understand the quote, "Party like it's 1999," it's because you were probably born in the year 2000. It sounds like a joke, but it's Prince. Like in the 80s, Prince said we're going to... So, basically, Paul Tudor Jones believes that this time is going to be dramatically different We are apparently, he says, the current setup is potentially much more explosive to anything that we've ever actually seen. Instead of hiking interest rates with a budget surplus like in 1999, the Fed is set to implement several rate cuts with a 6% budget deficit. As far as we have heard this year, we are anticipating, I believe, another interest rate cut as far as I can currently remember. Next year, as we've been going over for the last couple of months, is supposed to be even crazier because we're expecting a drop to a 1% interest rate. This is going to cause the US dollar to completely lose its mind. We are going to witness what many people have been speculating for a long time is the beginning of seeing the US dollar actually hyperinflate. Yeah, isn't that cool? So remember talking about, the US dollar lost 10% of its value, then 15, then 20%. That was from the Fed not lowering interest rates. Next year is expected, as far as we've been hearing, is that the US debt, I believe, is already $38 trillion. It's almost not a number that is actually imaginable because the human mind has trouble even conceptualizing a billion of something. You might be thinking in your head, I can see a huge pile of something. We can't. It's impossible for us to count to a billion, to conceptualize it. Nonetheless, 100 billion. Imagine trying to count to 100 billion. Now do that 10 times to a trillion. And then make that $38 trillion. And I think the deficit goes up by a couple billion every single day or something like that. As this gets worse, as more money gets printed, we are apparently set up for a very dramatic next couple of years. I was going to say next good couple of years, but the part that people disagreed with me earlier this year and also during 2021. What happens is that as inflation gets worse, people with assets, you benefit. Everyone else who doesn't. So, everyone has kind of framed it in the sort of way that next year is going to be basically an explosion in asset prices. It has been predicted more than a dozen times that when the average person begins to really see that something is amiss, something's wrong, that at that point they'll actually kind of go, I need to put something into Bitcoin because its value keeps going up. And the more people who put their money into it, the higher Bitcoin goes, the more money gets printed, the more money goes into Bitcoin. And that's how we, according to these people, get to $1 million per coin. Keeping in mind that $1 million US per Bitcoin means that the US dollar is near worthless. So I hope everyone has been preparing accordingly. Yeah, that's the Paul Tudor Jones news. I'm not joking. It always says billionaire Paul Tudor Jones, and it's like, we get it. He's rich. I understand. But all these people are talking about the same things next year. So yeah, it's going to get quite interesting. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope you all are having a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.